Hello everyone, welcome back to GK Today. This is Nuzhat Sana, and in today's session we will be discussing the most important current affairs for 25th of September 2024. These are some of the important things that we would be covering in today's session. For example, we'll be talking about Divyakalam Mila fair. Then we will see Hockey India Junior Men's National Championships. Then we will talk about Square-Kilometer-Array-Telescope, all about TRISHNA-mission, Vivad Se Vishwas scheme. After that, we will see IWF Junior World Weightlifting Championships, MSME policy. And at last, we will see WHO has recently declared which country as a leprosy-free country. Okay, so this is all about today's session. Now, without taking any further time, let's get started. The very first question is, recently, where was the 19th edition of Divyakalam Mila inaugurated? The correct answer here is A option, Visakhapatnam. Actually, the 19th Divyakalam Mila was inaugurated in Visakhapatnam by Andhra Pradesh Governor, who is it? Shri S. Abdul Nazir. Okay, and 40 lakh rupees in concessional loans were provided to 10 Divyangjan beneficiaries under the NDFDC schemes. Fine. So assistive devices were also distributed with support from CSR partners like HPCL, GAIL India and the Indian Oil Corporation Limited. And the fair showcased the products from 100 Divyang artisans in across 20 states and union territories, promoting the vocal for local and financial independence. So this event runs from 19th of September up to 29th of September, featuring the cultural performances and food stalls. Union Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment Dr. Virendra Kumar has praised the platform for empowering the Divyangjan and the ministry's commitment to the inclusion. So dignitaries took a Swachhata pledge as well for hygiene and community responsibility. Okay, so what was the venue for the 19th edition of Divyakalam Mila? Answer is Visakhapatnam in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Okay. In the next slide, we will be seeing some important questions regarding art and culture. The first question is, recently where was the world's first Vedic clock installed? The world's first Vedic clock has been installed in Ujjain city in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Which state recently discovered the Neolithic child burial site? This site has been found in the state of Tamil Nadu. Ambubachi Mela is an annual festival of which Indian state? It is celebrated in Assam. A is from Ambubachi and A is from Assam. Where was the India's first digital national museum of epigraphy inaugurated? It was inaugurated in Hyderabad. Angkor Wat, which was seen in the news, is located in which country? It is located in Cambodia. Mahabodhi temple complex is located in which Indian state? This complex lies in Bihar. And last is Fort Emmanuel is located in which Indian state? This fort lies in the state of Kerala. Okay. Now moving to next question. Which state recently clinched the 14th Hockey India Junior Men's National Championships 2024? The correct answer here is Punjab. Punjab has won this championship by defeating Uttar Pradesh at the Olympian Surjit Singh Hockey Stadium in Jalandhar in the state of Punjab. Okay, so basically the match ended in a 3-3 draw, and then it was decided by a shootout where Punjab emerged victorious with 4-3. Haryana scored third position by defeating the state Karnataka. So A, B, C are the 1, 2 and 3 rankers, means Punjab was at the first position, UP was at second and Haryana was at third place. Fine. In the next slide, we'll be talking about some sport related current affairs, where the first question is, Nishad Kumar recently won a silver medal in which event at the 2024 Paris Paralympics? He won the silver medal in high jump at the 2024 Paris Paralympics. Sean Marsh, who recently retired from cricket, is a player from which country? Sean Marsh was an Australian player and recently he has announced his retirement. Prachi Yadav, who recently won 2 gold medals in the ACC Para Cano Asian Championships, belongs to which Indian state? She won the 2 gold medals in this championship and she is from Madhya Pradesh. Recently, which player has become India's #1 chess player, surpassing Vishwanathan Anand? This is R. Pragnanandha. Which Indian parathlete created a world record of 55.06 seconds in the women's 400 meters T20 category at the ongoing Parathletics World Championships 2024 in Kobe, Japan? Correct answer here is Deepti Jivanji. Which country will host the inaugural Olympic Esports Games 2025? Answer is Saudi Arabia. Also don't forget that Saudi Arabia had hosted this year's World Environment Day event as well, okay? And World Environment Day is celebrated every year on 5th of June. Recently, which Indian shooter has been awarded the Olympic Order by the International Olympic Committee? This is Abhinav Bindra, okay? Moving to the next question. A Square-Kilometer-Array-Telescope recently seen in the news is co-located in which countries? This telescope is co-located between Australia and South Africa. Don't forget that it is the world's largest radio telescope. And why it came into news? Because recently it has started its first observation, marking a partial functionality obviously. It is an international mega science project, the aim of which is to build the most sensitive radio telescope so as to explore the advanced scientific goals. So it is located in Australia and South Africa with its operational headquarters in the UK. Okay, so the portion which lie in Australia consists of 1,31,072 antennas, each 2 meters tall, and all of them operate in the 50 to 350 megahertz frequency range. And SKA in South Africa includes 197 large dishes, or you can say large parabolic dishes, and it works in the 350 megahertz to 15.4 gigahertz frequency range, offering the largest observational bandwidth. Okay, so Square-Kilometer-Array-Telescope is co-located in 2 countries, Australia and South Africa. Okay, in the next slide we will be talking about some science and technology related current affairs. The first question here is, which country has recently banned 156 fixed dose combination drugs? These drugs are banned by India. She Research Network in India initiative is introduced by which organization? It has been introduced by UGC, University Grants Commission. Recently, which space organization has launched the Najar-1 satellite to track methane emission? The Najar-1 satellite belongs to NASA, and the basic objective is to track the methane emission or to limit the methane emission. Project Strawberry is associated with which field? This project is related to artificial intelligence. Recently, the World Health Organization has certified which country as a malaria-free country? This is country Cabo Verde. BPAL regimen is a type of treatment used for which disease? It is used for TB disease. Which Indian organization recently tested successfully a new kind of battery silicon high energy lithium ion cell featuring a silicon graphite composite as anode material? The correct answer here is ISRO. Okay, moving to question number 4. TRISHNA-mission recently seen in the news is a collaborative project between which 2 countries? The correct answer here is D option, India and France. So basically the president of the French Space Agency has recently discussed various topics including 60 years of French-India cooperation and some upcoming missions like Gaganyaan and Trishna. Okay, so if we talk about the Trishna mission, it is a collaboration between ISRO and the French Space Agency, that is CNES. And main objectives are to provide high resolution observations of Earth's surface temperature, vegetation health and water cycle dynamics. The mission will further examine urban heat islands, detect thermal anomalies from volcanic activity and monitor the snow melt runoff and glacier dynamics. Also, it will gather the data on aerosol, optical depth, atmospheric water vapor and cloud cover. Okay, so Trishna mission is a collaborative project between India and France. Fine, let's see some international news now, where the first question is, recently which country has introduced a new gold backed currency named as ZIC? This is the country Zimbabwe. Why they have introduced their new currency? Because of inflation. Alexander Stubb recently became the president of which country? Recently he became the new president for the country Finland. Recently, where was the 3rd edition of Joint Defence Cooperation Committee meeting between India and Kenya held? This meeting took place in New Delhi. Next is, which country has recently launched the Fateh 2, which is a multi-launch rocket system. Fateh 2 is a multi-launch rocket system that has been launched by Pakistan. Which country recently unveiled a monumental 700 meters pedestrian bridge named as Bridge of National Unity? This has been unveiled by Hungary. Recently, what amount has India contributed to the United Nations Counter-Terrorism Trust Fund? Answer is $5 lakh. Recently, Nepal has declared which city as its tourism capital? Answer here is Pokhara. Fine. Coming to question number 5. What is the primary objective of the Vivad Se Vishwas scheme 2024 that was recently seen in the news? So basic objective of this scheme is to reduce the ongoing litigations related to income tax. Basically, Ministry of Finance has announced that the second edition of the direct tax Vivad Se Vishwas scheme will soon be operational, and the scheme aims to reduce the ongoing income tax litigation. It basically allows the taxpayer and the income tax department to resolve the dispute through a streamlined appeal process, and it would cover the appeal pending as of 22nd of July 2024. Also, it would waive the penalties and interest for settlement so as to ensure no prosecution for the resolved cases. The scheme further excludes certain cases like those involving searches or serious offences. Its goal here is to provide a cost-effective way to settle the dispute, easing the litigation burden on the taxpayers and the judicial system as well. Okay, so primary objective of Vivad Se Vishwas scheme is to reduce the ongoing litigations related to income tax. Okay, in the next slide we will be talking about some government schemes, national as well as the state schemes. The first question is, IDEX DO is the flagship scheme of which ministry? Answer is Ministry of Defence. Ladli Bahina scheme is launched by which Indian state? This scheme belongs to Madhya Pradesh. Sikkim's Inspires program is assisted by which multinational institutions? Answer is World Bank. Digital Health Incentive Scheme was launched under which initiative? Answer is Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. Which union territory has become the first UT to implement PM Vishwakarma Yojana? It is Jammu and Kashmir. Indiramma Housing Scheme is associated with which Indian state? Your answer is Telangana. Recently, which state has secured 740 crore rupees under PM Usha scheme, means Pradhan Mantri Uchchatar Shiksha Abhiyan scheme? This state is Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Coming to next question. Which Indian weightlifter won the bronze medal in the men's 55 kgs event at the IWF Junior World Weightlifting Championships 2024? Here, this is the option Dhanush Loganathan. Okay. Indian weightlifter Dhanush Loganathan has won a bronze medal in the men's 55 kgs event at the IWF Junior World Weightlifting Championships that took place in Spain. Okay, so he is just 17 years old and he lifted a total of 231 kgs with 107 kgs in snatch and 124 kgs in the clean and jerk. Okay, so Dhanush Loganathan has won the bronze medal in the men's 55 kgs event at the IWF Junior World Weightlifting Championships, and the venue of this championship was Spain. Okay, in the next slide we'll be talking about again some sport related current affairs. The first question here is, recently who clinched the 2024 Miami Open men's doubles title at the Hard Rock Stadium in Florida, USA? This is Rohan Bopanna and Matthew Ebden. Okay, Rohan Bopanna is from India and Matthew Ebden is from Australia. Okay, Faz Faisal, who recently seen in the news, is associated with which sport? Answer is cricket. Recently, which cricketer became the first men's player to play 150 T20 internationals? This is Rohit Sharma. Sukhbir Singh Gill, who passed away recently, was associated with which sport? Answer is hockey. Recently, which players have clinched their second French Open men's doubles badminton title? Answer is Satvik Siraj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty. Which institute recently unveiled the plans to use the technology to enhance India's chess capabilities? Answer is IIT Madras. Which four cities are the venue of the 6th edition of the Khelo India Youth Games? These four cities were Chennai, Coimbatore, then Madurai and Tiruchirappalli. Okay, moving to the next question. Recently, which state government has launched a new MSME policy 2024? The correct answer here is B option, Telangana. Who is the current Chief Minister of Telangana? It is Revanth Reddy, and he has launched the new MSME policy 2024 so as to address 6 key challenges that are faced by the micro, small and medium enterprises. And the policy includes an investment of 4,000 crore rupees investment for over 5 years, and the launch event in Hyderabad was attended by the Deputy Chief Minister as well, who is it Mallu Bhatti Vikramarka, and IT Minister D. Sridhar Babu. So Chief Minister has basically praised former Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao for his role in liberalizing India's economy, and the policy here aims to create the industrial opportunities for the Dalits and the women, and basic aim here is to support all the MSMEs, means micro, small and medium enterprises. Okay, so Telangana state has launched a new MSME policy recently. Now we will be talking about some national current affairs in the next slide. Which organization recently hosted Pragati 2024 at the India Habitat Center, where Pragati stands for Pharma Research in Ayurgyan and Techno Innovation. It has been hosted by Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Sciences. Which state assembly recently passed amended anti-conversion bill enhances punishment to life imprisonment? This is Uttar Pradesh. According to recent report, which states have recorded the highest number of atrocities cases on Dalits? This is the states UP, Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. K. which was seen in the news, became the 26th district of which Indian state? Recently it became the 26th district of Arunachal Pradesh state. And apart from this K. Bicham also became the new district of Arunachal Pradesh. Recently, which bank has signed an agreement with Tata Power Solar Systems to provide the loans under the PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana? This is Indian Bank. Recently, which state became the first in the country to introduce the concept of Gross Environment Product Index? It is the Uttarakhand. What is the primary objective of UP Agri's project recently introduced by the UP state government? Answer here is to increase the farmers' income and boost the crop production. Okay. Moving to question number 8. Which state won the maximum number of awards during the 4th Global Renewable Energy Investors Meet and Expo? The correct answer is venue itself, that is Gujarat. Gujarat has recently hosted the 4th Global Renewable Energy Investors Meet and Expo, winning the most awards during this 3-day event. And don't forget that it is the very first time that this event is held outside Delhi for the first time. Okay. So the state ranked among the top 3 in several categories, including overall renewable energy capacity, solar power and the wind power. Gujarat secured the top spot in overall renewable energy and the wind power capacity, while it ranked second in solar power capacity, with Rajasthan leading. Okay, so Gujarat state has won maximum number of awards during the 4th Global Renewable Energy Investors Meet and Expo. Also, Gujarat was venue for this event. Okay. Let's see some static facts as well for this question. Which country is the largest producer of renewable energy? This is the country China. Then which country has the largest solar power capacity in the world? This is China. And which country has the highest installed wind power capacity? This is also the country China. Okay. Now, in the next slide, we'll be talking about some important summits and conferences. I mean, we will see the venue for important meetings. Recently, where was the Critical Mineral Summit 2024 held? So the venue for this summit is New Delhi. Recently, where was the first international conference on steel slag road held? Answer here is New Delhi. World Sustainable Development Summit is annually organized by which institute? This is TERI, means the Energy and Resources Institute. What is the theme of International Conference on Disaster Resilient Infrastructure 2024 that recently held in New Delhi? The theme for this conference was Investing Today for a More Resilient Tomorrow. Recently, where was the India IORA Cruise Tourism Conference held? The correct answer is New Delhi. Which country recently hosted the 46th edition of Antarctic Treaty Consultative Meeting? This is the country India. Recently, where was the International Conference on Exploring the Life and Living Legacy of Guru Padma Sambhav held? This conference took place in Nalanda in the state of Bihar. Fine. Moving to question number 9. Recently, which country has been declared leprosy-free country by the World Health Organization? This is the country Jordan. Okay. WHO has declared Jordan the very first country in the world to eliminate leprosy, which is obviously a major public health achievement. Who is the current Director General of WHO? This is Dr. Tedros Adhanom. He praised Jordan for its efforts to stop leprosy transmission and reduce its stigma. Jordan has not reported any local cases of leprosy for more than 20 years, and the declaration followed an independent assessment of the situation in the country. So despite Jordan's success, leprosy still affects more than 120 countries with more than 2 lakh new cases each year. Okay, so Jordan has been declared as a leprosy-free country by the World Health Organization recently. Okay, in the next slide, let's see some reports and indices related current affairs. The very first question here is, as per the India Skills Report 2024, which state is the most preferred state to work? As per this report, Kerala is the most preferred state to work in India. Which ministry recently released Model Foster Care Guidelines 2024? This guideline has been released by Women and Child Development Ministry. Which organization recently released the Migration and Development Brief Report? Here answer is World Bank. According to recently released CEEW's report, which of the following states have been placed on the top position in terms of water management? These are Haryana, Karnataka and Punjab. What is the rank of India in the World Press Freedom Index 2024? India's rank in this index is 159. According to IQ Air, which city has recently been ranked as the most polluted city globally? According to IQ Air, Kathmandu is the most polluted city at global level. State of Global Climate Report is released by which organization? This report is published by WMO, means World Meteorological Organization. Fine. And now let's come to last question. Recently, the Prime Minister of India laid the foundation stone of PM-MITRA-park in which region of Maharashtra? First of all, what is the full form of PM-MITRA-park? It stands for PM Mega Integrated Textile Region and Apparel Park, and the correct answer here is C option, Amravati. Okay, so Prime Minister Modi has laid the foundation for this PM-MITRA-park in Amravati, Maharashtra, covering 1000 acres of land. Okay, and this park is part of the plan to establish 7 Mitra parks to boost the textile industry, and it has been developed by MIDC, means Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation. Okay, so Prime Minister of India has laid the foundation stone of PM-MITRA-park in Amravati in the state of Maharashtra. Okay, now at last we will be talking about some important places that were in news. And here the first question is, Crete Island is the largest island of which country? This island is the largest island of Greece. Tansin Samroh is celebrated every year in December at which city? It is celebrated in Gwalior. At which place Dalai Lama recently inaugurated first international Sangh forum? This is Bodh Gaya in Bihar. Amania Fort that was recently making news is located in which region? This fort lies in Siberia. Then next is Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant is located in which country? It lies in Ukraine, and this nuclear plant has been affected by Russia very much because of its attack. Okay, Nazul land is associated with which Indian state? Answer is Uttarakhand. And the first meeting of the Inland Waterways Development Council was held at, this first meeting took place in Kolkata. Okay, so with this we have covered our whole session. We have done 10 current affairs for today, and after that we have seen almost 70 questions from previous current affairs as your revision, right? And now I'd like to give you some homework, and today the homework are related to business, economy and banking related current affairs. Okay, so these are the 7 questions that you have to answer me. So please read each of the questions carefully and try to answer them in the comment section. I'll be waiting for your answers. And also, as usual, let me remind you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series in the GK Today Android application. So if you want the PDF of the lecture, you can subscribe that course by paying a very nominal fees. Okay, also if you have liked the session, please give a thumbs up and share it with your friends as well. And now we'll be meeting tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Meena Sana signing off.